Hello and welcome back to Newsmin. It's the 13th of August and right now it's time for a bit of slightly older Diablo news. I realize I kind of missed this while it was fresh due to the Guild Wars 2 stress tests, family visits and all sorts of other stuff, but hey, better late than never. In this episode, we're having a look at Blizzard's plans for Diablo 3 patch 1.0.4. While the patch is still a few weeks away, we will apparently start receiving more frequent updates from the devs in the form of blog posts explaining the upcoming changes. To kick things off though, we were given an overview of some of the larger system changes and game improvements, so let's have a look at a couple of highlights. Magic and gold find will no longer be averaged in multiplayer games. Monster health will now be a flat increase of 75% health per player, regardless of the difficulty in multiplayer. There won't be any more enrage timers on elites, and they will no longer heal to full health. There are plans to increase the health of normal monsters, but increase the drop of magic or rare items by a factor of 4, and lower the health of champions and rares to shrink the gap between them. Then, to further reduce the gap between normal and elite monsters, the fire chains and shielding affixes are being nerfed, and invulnerable minions, gone. Been removed for good. I definitely won't be missing those. One of the other general improvements coming to the item game addresses the difference between an item having a chance of being good versus knowing that the item isn't going to be good before you even identify it. In other words, there's a world of difference between an item having no chance of being good and some chance of being good. This won't be fully addressed in 1.0.4, but it's something Blizzard are working towards. To help with dual wielding and two-handers, Blizzard will be adding a new set of stronger affixes for them. High-end item repair costs are being reduced by 25%, and finally, legendary changes, the buffing of unused skills, and big improvements to Witch Doctor pets, among other things, will be covered in future blog posts from Wyatt Cheng, Andrew Chambers, and Jay Wilson himself. So wow, they've really given us something to think on here with all these changes. My first impression was, well, here come the expected nerfs to make things easier and people happier. But honestly, I don't think it's as simple as that. I think these changes will definitely help in the long run to steer the end game to a more fun and happy place. I hope so at least. So yes, they will do something I definitely approve of. Make the game more fun to play, especially with friends. If you want to check the full blog post out for yourself, you can find it linked below, and be sure to let me know what you think about these changes. I'm super keen for 1.4, to be sure, but come on, tell us something about the PvP patch already. That's something I know most people are craving. The one good thing we've heard that wasn't mentioned in this post is that Blizzard is targeting the 4th week of August for the release of 1.0.4. Sounds good to me, and let's hope they can get it all ready by then. If all of that wasn't enough, here are a couple of smalls. First up, some amazingly cool fan art on the official site, along with an absolutely terrifying Asmodan sculpture. Watch Diablokimon to see what happens if you cross Diablo and Pokemon. That's right here on YouTube. And finally, read about some possible item dupes going on the Asian servers. If that's real, it would be grim news indeed. That's it for this episode. Remember to check the description below this video for everything that I spoke about. Check back here soon for more. Like the video and do all that other good stuff. And most importantly, happy waiting for those blog posts.